Don't judge me. I'm going for the best possible view. Don't judge. What's going on, everybody? We're right back here with you. So today what I actually want to bring you is I'm going to go ahead and breed my two level 180 perfect tame dire bears. See what we can get, okay? So here's what I have. So if you look here, I actually created notes. So this was a perfect tame, and this was the after tame stats. And I went through dotadex.com, so if everybody's familiar with that, you can actually look in there and input the stats, and it'll tell you where the stats were allocated on its pre-tame abilities. Now, with this one here, unfortunately, I didn't collect the pre-tame stats, but what I did is I did list what I had after I tamed, and he tamed out to like 256 or 276, something like that, something crazy. And so he did have a weight of 1,261 stock, if you will. So I'm thinking that was his boosted stat. So it's a really good stat, and then a 355 melee as a base. So I'm really hoping I get some good returns on him. That's Wrangle for you. Now the next bear that I had, obviously female, I named her Krios, and her pre-tame stats at level 180 was kind of below average on most of the stats, unfortunately. So she wasn't a super strong bear from the start. I say her most standout stat was probably health. So we're gonna go ahead and breed these together and see what we end up with. And so I'm gonna go ahead and take into my taming pen here and kind of show you how that works as well. So anyway, so this taming pen that I set up, it's actually a modular taming or breeding pen, excuse me. And the way it's set up is you can put any type and any size of dinos in one spot and not have to whistle to keep them together. So we'll go ahead and move. I am on K. We will go ahead and move these two bears inside, and I'll show you how it works. So we'll go ahead and position him right in here, and then we'll go ahead and grab the other one and put her in the same pen. Oh, for some reason it keeps throwing me in K. I don't know why. That's alright. So let's go ahead and throw her in here. We go right in here, and then we just close this door. Okay, so now they're actually basically both in here. And then, as you know, obviously you go ahead and enable wandering and enable wandering, and I'll go ahead and turn this on so you can see now they're doing their mating thing. So as they do that, we'll go ahead and look here, and when you look here, the mating is at 10% almost already. It's going pretty quick. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and bring you back just as the gestation period starts. Alright? Okay, so you see we're at 97% now, and she's almost gestated, so shortly here. Alright, so she's gestated. So now what I'm just going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead and bring her back close to, I use kibble table. I'm going to go ahead and bring her close to the kibble tables, that way when she has her little baby, we're in a good position where we can go ahead and get going with that process, if you will. So let me bring you right back when that's all said and done. So I can't officially confirm this, but it looks to me like she's got a prego belly, and if that's the case, that's totally awesome. Alright, so we're very close to the gestation. We're at 97%. And yeah, so we're gonna wait right here and wait for that baby to pop on out. Don't judge me. I'm going for the best possible view. Don't judge. Oh, there we go. There he is. You see it? That's awesome. Alright, so let's go ahead and get the mama out of the way. Hop on here, get on out of the way, and then let's go ahead and get the baby. Alright, so it's going to be at level 287, which is awesome. We'll name her after. Access that inventory, and let's go ahead and make sure we get some meat on. Make sure he doesn't starve. Alright, so now as you can see, we got 17 minutes before any action. So, in the meantime, let's go ahead and look at the inventory, and I'm going to take a screenshot of the stats. I definitely want to see what the stats are going to be coming out. And looks like we got no mutations, and it came from a 301 and a 300. Baby was a 287, which is pretty good for the starting stat. So yeah, we'll have to see how in this case she turns out. She's such a cute little baby. She's just a regular brown bear. Looks like she took on most of the color from her mama. Definitely the darker tones, it looks like. Yeah, so I'm pretty excited about this. So let me go ahead and bring you back when we are closer to our imprint. Welcome back, everybody. So Lucille, I gave her the name Lucille, got about 10 minutes left on her first care timer. So let's see what she's gonna need. I got all my kibble in my inventory, so if she needs the kibbles, we are good. So she wants to go for a walk, so let's go ahead and throw her on follow, and walk. Alright, let's get her to go. Try and get these timers as fast as possible. That way we hopefully have enough time to get a full imprint on her. So we'll see how it goes here. Let's keep her walking, keep her walking, keep her walking. There she goes, 30% imprint, that's nice. So hopefully it'll be no more than 4. It shouldn't be. Now I know sometimes I know not all the imprint totals are, you know, down to a science, but and I know our server definitely is a little bit higher. I mean, I'm already at 28%, so I may not get a full imprint on her, but I think it's going to be a pretty solid imprint overall. Now you can already see she's grown a little bit. So cute, so cute. Look at her. She's adorable. She's going to turn out to be a monster, though. Just wait. Just you wait. Alright, I'll bring you guys back. Alright, Lucille, you're up for round 2 here shortly, so we got another 10 seconds. Let's see what she wants, and hopefully it's a quick part of it so we can get a little bit on the timer. But alright, here we go. Alright, just wants to be petted. Perfect. That's a nice quick one, so that resets that timer fast. And now we're at 15. That's so cute. We are at 15 minutes until the next piece of care. Alright, everybody, 10 seconds left for the third imprint. I'm assuming it's going to be a kibble one this time, so we'll see what it pops in, and then we'll get it prepared in my inventory slot. Oh, just wants to go for a walk again. Alright, so we'll go enable following and have her follow. Come on, Lucille, let's go, let's go. Come on, Lucille. Come on, come on. Alright, hopefully this goes. Oh, there she goes. Alright, so we have now 87%, so we definitely got one more. And yeah, after that it should be full imprint. I got 14 minutes left till the next one. I got 73% on the maturation. I think I'm looking in good shape for 100% imprint here. So I'm going to go ahead and bring you guys back on the next one. I'm assuming the last one's going to be kibble, right? There hasn't been a kibble yet. We'll wait and see. Alright, everybody, about 15 seconds to go on this last part of the imprint. I'm at 95.4% maturation, so we got plenty of time. And alright, let's go see what Lucille wants here. And Lucille wants to go for another walk. Okay. So Lucille, interestingly enough, didn't want any. Oh, there she is. That was quick. Alright, so that means a full imprint on her. Let's go ahead and check her stats real quick and see if they changed. It doesn't look. Oh, okay. So weight jumped up to 1,261 as a base weight. That's really good. Her health 3552, stamina 2600. Food doesn't matter much. Movement speed 222.6. That's pretty fast. So she tamed out to be a really fast heavyweight carrying machine. So I'm pretty happy with that overall. I will, and I'm not even sure, so I'm gonna bring you guys back when she's full maturation and see if her stats change again. I don't think they will. I don't know. Confirm for me in the comments if you guys know exactly what happens with that. But you know, I guess we'll see. But like I said, I'll bring you back. Probably be another couple of minutes, I have to assume, and we'll have her at full maturation and see what she's looking at. Okay. Okay, so she's at 99.9%. So in any second now, she'll be at full maturation. I just want to have this window up, and she's at full maturation. Doesn't appear that anything changed. So let me get out of the menu and just get back in it just to make sure. Okay, so no, nothing did change. So that is her stats, and like I said, she's fairly strong. She's fairly well balanced, I'd say. Came out at a 287, and it looks like she did take the weight stat from her mother, who had a really high weight stat in the first place. So we'll go ahead and throw the saddle on her, and that pretty much completes that breed. The overall time it took was about an hour and 10 minutes, give or take a few minutes, for the actual imprinting process, and call it, you know, 10 minutes total between mating and gestation. So not too bad. 100, you know, hour and 25, hour and 30 minutes total. I can live with that. But yeah, overall, I think she turned out pretty good. You know, it was really my first perfect tame breed, so I was curious what was going to happen. And like I said, overall, I'm definitely pretty happy with it. But, you know, if you like what you saw here, if it helped you out, if you got any knowledge from it, go ahead and drop that subscribe, drop that like, leave a comment, whatever you want. You know, I respond to all my comments as hasty as I can. You know, I like talking to everybody on here, and you know, I like conversating and sharing knowledge and sharing whatever the case. So again, if you like what you see, go ahead and drop that sub button, and you know, that's gonna do it for me tonight. We're right here, and I really hope you enjoyed the direwolf. I'm sorry, wow, the dire bear breeding video. Thanks again, guys. I salute you. I know.